What's up, YouTube? This is the first installment of my Poorman's Guide gear. Um, right now what you're looking at is a knife coming from lapolicegear.com. It is a very well made knife. It comes straight from factory with a very sharp blade. Has a nice point to it. Basically, this knife was created for self-defense for law enforcement and military. It even has the LA Police Gear logo right there. On the back side, yeah, I know I'm holding it upside down, but I have to hold the camera with one hand. On the back side, you can barely see it, but it has an etching of the American flag. It has a linear lock. The handle is made of some kind of composite material, which is very nice, very good gripping. The grip on the back of the blade is nice and deep and hangs onto the skin, as you can see the whiteness of my thumb as I'm pushing forward. One of the cool features it has is it has a seatbelt cutter. Now, the seatbelt cutter didn't come sharp like the blade did. I had to take it apart, pull that out, and sharpen it up a little bit, but very little. And it cut through some seatbelts like butter. It's constructed very well, very tough. There's no movement in the blade. The linear lock works very well. I'm pushing down on it. And it's just an awesome blade. But what makes this blade even better, and what makes it go into my Poorman's Guide, is the fact that when you go to lapolicegear.com, this blade is $9.99. $10 for this blade. And I have put it through some abuse in the last 2 months. I have used it to cut up cardboard, cut up plastic, open packages. I've even used it out at barbecues, cutting up meat, vegetables, all kinds of stuff. I've cut plastic with it, hard plastic, 550 cord, mini blinds. I've even used it to sit there and cut open bags of cement. And what's great about the steel, and I'm not too sure what kind of steel it is, but what's great about it is it holds an edge fairly well. I think in the 2 months, I think I've probably just kind of honed it a little bit once, just real quick on a fine ceramic piece. But it has done wonders for me, and this is just awesome. I mean, of course, there's some tax and some shipping. At most, you shouldn't pay no more than $13 for this blade with tax and shipping. It's just an awesome blade. This is an everyday carry blade. Like I said, I've had it for the last 2 months and I've used it very well. This is just an awesome blade. This is one of those blades where if you're sitting there and you're looking at Spyderco or Cold Steel or anything like that, but you really kind of don't have the cash for it, this is one of the first blades I suggest that you look at. I'll post a link to the website, but this blade is just, it's phenomenal. For the price that it is phenomenal. There's nothing out there that's any better. One of the things that I would like to mention, guys, is number one is the clip. Let me close this for safety. For me, the clip is a little on the low side. It sticks out of my pocket a little bit, which isn't that big of a deal. I'm not too concerned about that. But what I am concerned about is every now and then I like to stick my knives in my back pocket. And with that much, which is roughly just over an inch of blade sticking out of my back pocket, sometimes when I'm sliding out of a car or something like that, it tends to get pulled back and it'll fall out of my pocket. And in the 2 months, it's happened to me about three times. So it's not that big of a deal. It's just me not paying attention. When I do put it in my front pockets, it works beautifully. It stays there. The clip is very strong. I just kind of wish that it was moved up a little bit more into this area so that it rides nice and deep in the pocket. But other than that, that is my only complaint. The little thumb stud there is ambidextrous. It can be moved to either side. And with a little bit of adjustment here, you can have it set up to where as soon as you open it, you can flick it. I choose not to do that. I've had problems in the past. Maybe I'm just not the knife expert that I want to believe that I am, but I've had problems where once I loosen it up, it stays loose and it'll open up in my pocket slightly like that. And even as hard as I try to tighten it, it's never the same. So I normally tend to leave them alone. But this is one of those knives for you guys that subscribe to Cutlery Lover Jeff. This is one of the knives that I would like to send to him. Let him take his or post his opinions on it, because to me this is a very good blade for the price that you're paying for it. And this is one of those things where if you don't have the means or the funds right now to go out and buy one of those expensive blades, this is a great alternative. Okay guys, well, thanks for watching, and I'll be posting some more on this series.